I look a little bit ridiculous right now. I just put some eyelashes on and I never wear eyelashes, so I apologize if this looks horrendous, but I tried to be glamorous. All right, so this video is about these three Viseart palettes. I have the Viseart Tryst, Viseart Petit Pro, and the Viseart Theory. I wanted to purchase all of these because they all had the same color story or very similar color story, and see if the formula is different, a few colors to work with versus a whole palette. So yeah, so let's get into this. I'll give you my final thoughts on all of these palettes. So the very first palette is the Petit Pro. Very easy to travel with if that is your biggest concern with this. You get a whole bunch of shades. You get 8 shades in here, and they are variety, so you can add some depth or keep it pretty light with just staying in these 4 right here, or with these 4 down here you can make your look a little bit deeper. I really love these shadows. Even though they didn't swatch as well as I thought they would have, they do perform really well on the eyes, and I really do recommend this. I think it is a great all-in-one palette. Excellent quality. I love the quality of this. The shadows are very pigmented. The second palette of the bunch is equally as fantastic as the Petit Pro, but you're also paying for the pan size and for convenience. So this palette has 6 shades, and there are a ton of different varieties. So this is great for more everyday. As I said, there are so many other shades that you can choose from if this pinky tone isn't your style. The pigmentation is fantastic, and it's just probably the best palette out of all 3 of these. Spoiler alert, the Tryst palette was my least favorite. You are getting more shades. There is somewhat of a variation. This is the deepest shade, but when I was blending it out, it just does not want to blend. It sticks down and doesn't want to move. I did put down a primer, and then I put down a setting powder over it, and I even set my entire lid with the shade in the palette. So you can still see up here how there is that harsh line. And I tried a few different brushes, some with no product on it and I also did go back in with the lightest shade to try to blend it out, but it ended up making the shade gray and muddy. Even though this palette is very pretty and you do get pretty shades in here, I just don't recommend this one at all. I didn't like it. The color payoff wasn't there and the shades were also chalky. You couldn't see in the swatches, the shadows were actually crumbling off as I was swatching them, so that was a little bit disappointing. Those are my final thoughts. I absolutely love these two, but overall I think I would recommend this one over this one just because you do get larger pan sizes. It will last you a lot longer. And you just have the convenience of not making so many decisions in the morning when you're trying to get ready for work or for school. That completes this review. I hope you really enjoyed it, and I hope that I made your decision a little bit easier if you're considering purchasing any of these Viseart palettes. I will see you in my next upload.